guys, welcome back to the channel. So at the time of watching this, I posted a deck profile yesterday, showing my first place Sky Striker deck profile that I played in back-to-back OTS tournaments. That was pre-Burst of Destiny, but I'm going to show you guys a post-Burst of Destiny deck profile. I like the addition of the Phoenix Enforcer. I think so many decks can use this across the format, but I like playing it Sky Striker because of the interaction it has with removing itself off the board, open up your main monster zones to turn on your Sky Striker spells. So yeah, we're going to go into some more theory, but like I always say with my deck profiles, I like doing them on Book, so you guys can just take a screenshot and leave. All I ask in return is you just drop a like, subscribe, and check out my socials below. Currently streaming this on Twitch, but I'm going to be doing loads of deck profiles across the week and weekend, showing you like post Burst of Destiny formats. Post Burst of Destiny decks. I've got a regional coming up on Sunday in Leicester. Then we've got loads of OTS championships coming up in the coming weeks. So we've got loads of stuff planned. I'm hoping to do some like deck profiles at the tournament, like top 8 deck profiles. Obviously, any tournaments I get top 8 will come straight on the channel first. But yeah, I'm hoping to get some deck profiles fresh from the tournaments, show you guys the list straight on YouTube. So if you're not subscribed on YouTube, head over to my YouTube below there, and yeah, drop me a subscribe. Yeah, sorry, without further ado, gotta stop rambling. Gonna show my post Burst of Destiny deck profile for Sky Striker. So we'll start off the hand traps. So Imperial Order, Ash, Veiler. In my opinion, these don't change from pre to post Burst of Destiny. These hand traps still hit Tri Brigade. That's still a deck that's going to be around. Dragon Link. They still hit Soul Soul. They normal summon the water one. It got reveal. Use the effect to reveal a worm, special summon a token. If you like Veiler that or Imperm it stops the token coming on the field. You can opt to play like Token Collector. That's a really good card. But I feel like these are more generic. So we want to main deck these 9. And then of course against Tri Brigade, these cards are insane. I feel like an interaction to make against Tri Brigade is 100% Ash Imperium the cat. One interaction I noticed where a lot of my opponents were normal summon cat, use effect, and then I'd like Ash it or I'd Ash it and they'd like Gamma, and I was like, oh wow. So I think always Imperium or Veiler the cat when they normal summon it. So I think Rescue Cat's getting a reprint, so that deck is going to be more played because it's so accessible, it's so cheap, Tri Brigade, and they get Phoenix Enforcer in it as well. So I don't think that deck goes away at all. But with the new stuff coming out, Flow Injuries as well, that's a really cool deck. But yeah, these ones are the most generic hand traps. Sky Striker Ace lineup doesn't change. 3 Ray, 2 Rose. I'm not going to cover those. I did cover a lot of theory on that yesterday at the time watching this video. So head over to my YouTube. I'll explain some ratios and stuff on there. For the Fusion Destiny package, it's really standard. I think Celestial and Dasher just the go-to Destiny heroes. Especially Celestial. This card's actually really, really good. Oh, excuse me. And then Engage, multi-role, drones. Pretty standard. 2 Area 0. So in my pre-Burst Destiny deck, I was playing 3 of this to give us more consistency. But let's say, for example, we go Fusion Destiny turn 1. We get out both our Celestial and Dasher. That's like 3 cards from my deck. Oh, sorry, 2 cards from my deck gone. 1 card from my hand and 2 cards from my deck. So we get rid of 2 bricks there, which thins the deck out slightly to give us more consistency. So we want to try and limit Area 0 because we don't really need it as much. But it's still good to have. It like gives you an insane grind game. 3 Widow Anchor, 2 Shark. I think this is quite standard. Shark Cannon. I did a lot of theory on this on my deck profile pre-Burst of Destiny. So if you guys want to check that out, I explain why I only play 2. It's mostly for like link climbing. Obviously, it does get rid of spot removal in the graveyard, but I feel like it's mostly there to link climb. Afterburners. You could probably play this at 1, but I feel like 2 is nice because it's just a 2-for-1 pop. It baits out like a Phoenix Enforcer as well. And it baits out the Soul Link Synchro monsters, so stops them from like or baits them out basically, like baits out in the gate. So yeah, it's pretty good. Alice good against Dragon Link as well. 2 for 1 pop. Jamming Waves, because I expect to see because the Soul can set the trap cards, which is like the Icarus attack, distribute or destroy a worm, destroy 2 cards on the field. We don't want to get hit by that because that would suck. That's a really good card in the deck, so we want to try and not get punished by that and try and bait it out as soon as possible, or just use Jamming Waves to engage Jamming Waves, bait it out, and then just play through it from there. Rotor, Terraforming, Upstart, the draw power of the deck, along with the desires. I explained why I play 2 desires in my last deck profile, so check that out if you want some more explanation. But you don't always need to use this card, and you certainly don't want to use it to banish these guys as well. So just use it. As long as you use this right, you should be getting good draws off it, and that's the main thing with this deck. You just want to get good draws off it. So if you have access to Engage, Ray, Multi-Roll, you should have access to the rest of your engine, so you should be getting more hand traps off this. So that's my theory behind that. And then Droplets is just the best staple around right now, and it's super good to get more spells engraved. Just a really good card in general. So that's the main deck. So 40 cards, really solid. I like the interaction with Phoenix Enforcer in this deck, but we'll get over to that specifically in a couple of minutes. So side deck, 2 Crow, 2 Nibiru. This is for the mirror match. When I say mirror match, I say another deck that plays Phoenix Enforcer, because you can just banish it from the graveyard and then it can't come back then. So it's important when also remember a little ruling. When it gets sent to graveyard or destroyed, the effect activates to summon itself out in standby phase, so you can't chain it. Say it comes to that standby phase and you go to DD Crow it, you can't chain to it because it's just it's already activated, so it's just conditioned to summon itself. It doesn't start a chain. Only obviously when it's summoned, but then by the time it's summoned, it's too late to DD Crow it. So always DD Crow it in the draw phase or end phase of your opponent's turn when they already used to commit to the effect. Nibiru, DD Crow is actually really good against Phantom Knights, which I expect to see post Burst of Destiny, as well as Nibiru, which I think Nibiru is just a really good way to control the combo decks you play against. And yeah, these hand traps give you 4 cards against combo. This doesn't necessarily hit Dragon Link, but this does. So yeah, we also play Droplets as well for that matchup, so it's not too bad. And we have those hand traps. 3 Lightning Storm. So this is for Sword Soul, and it's for backroom decks, because Sword Soul ends on Baronade de Fleur. And if you Lightning Storm, they always put in attack. I've noticed everyone puts Baronade de Fleur in attack. So you can Lightning Storm this, and they have to negate it, and then Baronade de Fleur negates the activation. So you can actually attempt to use another one if you have another one. So I like this card at 3. Cosmics, because you need quick play spell trap card removal in this deck, because if you get Imperial Ordered, you have something to chain with it. You should also probably try playing Nightmare Phoenix in the extra, but we'll get onto that in a couple of minutes. Judgment's going first, and they can be only one. Also, going first or second. It's good against Flow Injuries, good against Sword Soul, Dragon Link, Tri Brigade. It's good against a lot. Actually, I don't think it's that good against Tri Brigade, but I think it's good against the majority of the decks in the format. I think Gozen, Rivalry, and they can be are going to be the best trap cards in the game, because all the trap cards are just good. They hit the best 3 decks. So yeah, really good Floodgate, and we can play around it as well, or play through it. Sorry. Extra deck, 3 Kagari, 2 Hiyate. Sorry, 3 Hiyate. I don't like playing 2 Hiyate. I've seen people play 2. I just don't like it. Also play 3 Suzuku, Akaina, Zeke, which is amazing. This card's so good. Haki Firebrax Engine with the Selene and Access Code. You could potentially cut one of these or 3 of these. So cut this for a Phoenix, Nightmare Phoenix. Cut this for Nightmare Unicorn, and cut this for an Ingrisu, which I did previously. But I think this line's pretty solid. Access Code is just a win button as well, so really good cards. And then of course the Phoenix Destroyer. Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, because it's just the interaction you have with it being in this deck is because you can like use this effect to pop a card, clear your main monster zone, use striker spells, comes back, and it's just disruption again. So like you're always freeing up your zone, and you're getting a free pop off it every turn. So what can I say? Really good deck. A really good strategy as well. So really good control. Technical. Like I think you have to learn a lot of interactions with the format to make this deck like work really well. So you have to put a lot of time with this deck to make it like for you to see results with it in the format ahead of us. But I mean, if you put the hours in and you learn the interactions, you'll certainly get there. I think the deck has a lot of potential. You just got to understand the interactions, like I said. So, yeah, that's the that's the deck profile Burst of Destiny post. And yeah, we're going to be covering a lot more deck profiles, guys. So stay tuned. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.